Our spiritual being needs a functional, well-equipped vessel to live its purpose. That vessel, our body, needs nourishment and care to be able to attain that purpose. When it comes to holistic well-being, I am all about educating myself first, then sharing things I've learned along the way on my journey of becoming a better and healthier version of myself. If you're working on improving your physical and emotional well-being, you're welcome to join my channel and other social media platforms where you can find tips and recipes on beauty and health the natural way. Welcome to Nature to Tea and hop on board. Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this tasty and healthy curry chicken using all natural ingredients. So stay tuned if you want to know how I cook this delicious dish. So first, let's get on with the seasoning mix. I'm going to be using a tablespoon and a teaspoon to measure this. So the ground turmeric, I'm using 1 tablespoon of that. For the clove powder, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of that. For cayenne pepper, I am using 1 tablespoon, and if it's too spicy or you don't like spicy, you can lessen that. Cumin, I'm using 1 teaspoon. Curry powder, I am using 1 tablespoon. Salt, I'm using 1 tablespoon. So I went ahead and mixed in all the powders together, and I'm using about 6 pounds of skinless chicken. Now it's time to dress this chicken and make it look very fancy and beautiful. And then I'm going to prepare another mix in a little bowl. So I'm going to use some chicken-based bouillon. And I'm going to mix this in with some mustard, some French mustard. And then I'm going to stir it really well in the bowl, make sure everything is consistent and smooth. Then I'm going to put the spice mix powder as well as this Dijon slash bouillon mix in the chicken and mix it really well. And once everything is covered, make sure you put a lid on it and put it in your refrigerator for about 1 hour to 2 hours. I'm using 3 onions and about half a bell pepper, so just chop it up like this, and most of the green peppers are in the middle. For this dish, I'm going to use coconut oil because it has healthy fat that turns into quick energy, and that can assist in weight loss because it helps burn fat. And also, I know coconut oil does have a lot of saturated fat, but now experts and studies are pointing to how it can possibly help with increasing your good cholesterol, so it can balance out your cholesterol level overall. So I put the onions with the green bell peppers in the pot once the oil was heated. And by the way, coconut oil is resistant to oxidation in high heat, and it has vitamins E and antioxidant. And here I am adding a little more bouillon in this onion mix, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the Dijon mustard as well, and pink Himalayan salt. Now this step will take a while because you're gonna stir and let this cook for at least a good 20-25 minutes. Just make sure you come back and stir so that it doesn't burn. Also, if you need to add a little bit of water later on so it doesn't stick on the bottom, you can do that too. So you're gonna keep stirring this and checking on it every 10 minutes or so just to make sure that everything is cooking nicely and nothing is burning. So about 20 minutes later, it's still cooking and the onions are getting translucent. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this green mix that I left in my freezer. It's a mixture of bell pepper, habanero pepper, and garlic. So I'll put a couple of tablespoons, maybe like 2 tablespoons in this. And then add some black pepper. This dish is pretty spicy, so if you don't like too much spice, you can eliminate some of these spices that I'm using or lessen it. All right, now that the chicken is nicely marinated, I am gonna get it and put it in this pot. This is kind of I don't know, a medium-sized pot. I forgot what the size is, but I don't cook too big of meals because it's just my daughter and I, but I love this dish so much that I wanted to cook something that will last for a little bit. So I come back every 5 to 10 minutes to check on the chicken and turn it over so the other sides can cook as well. And I cook the chicken in this onion for about 30 to 40 minutes and just keep turning it over as needed. Meanwhile, I'm gonna prepare my cilantro with some coconut milk and also wash and peel my potatoes. And I'm using about a cup of cilantro, and I'm gonna pour some coconut milk in here. Normally I use coconut cream, but they don't sell it at Trader Joe's anymore, so I ordered this online. It's organic coconut milk, but I don't quite like it, but this is what I have for now. So I'm gonna put a few tablespoons of this in here, and I'll add a little bit of the coconut water so that it will be easier to blend. So once it's blended, I transferred it into a bowl. Why I did this, I don't know. But anyway, and then I put it in the pot that's cooking. I also add more spices like ginger root, which is a great source of antioxidant. It has vitamins. I also add more curry powder as well as turmeric powder. And turmeric powder is a great antioxidant and anti-inflammation. And to maximize the absorption of it, you have to eat it with pepper, and this dish have plenty of pepper. Then I stir to blend everything in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes. I'm using organic potatoes, by the way, just because potatoes are full of pesticides when they are just the regular kind, so I avoid that and buy organic potatoes instead. So I'm gonna turn this stove on like medium low and cover it up and cook it for about 30 minutes. All right, it's time to check on things. Looking delicious and smelling good. So this is right about ready, and I'm gonna eat this with quinoa brown rice. I buy this from Costco, but I think regular stores sell it individually too. I buy the whole box because I use it regularly, so it's like 8 in a box or something like that. And then I steam some purple sweet potatoes, and there it is, a dish to die for. Yum. Obviously, you can also eat this with white rice, but I'll suggest, if you do want the white rice with it, to cook it with some kidney beans and coconut cream or coconut milk. And that's my daughter's plate. She's nice and healthy and young. And I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and thank you very much for staying tuned.